Hey, as far as the evaluation of my Winsor Newton paints, watercolor paints here, I came from these paints that I got from Amazon that were cheap and I really liked them. I actually had trouble adjusting to these because there's so many colors and you've got to kind of mix them and get the color you want. I am getting used to it and I do like it. But I was going to show you the difference between the two. I used these watercolors to paint this church, and I thought it would be nice to paint another church using the Winsor Cotton and see what I get. The colors are going to be a little bit different, but I thought it'd be kind of fun to see if there is much of a difference. So we'll just kind of get started here and see what we get. Churches are usually white, so keeping the church white and not painting it, it looks rather forgotten. Looks like you forgot to do it. So what I do, what it seems to be that people do is they just put a little bit of gray on it to kind of make it look like it's got shadows. And that's what I'm going to do. I actually liked what I did on this one, and I'll see if I can recreate that a little. We'll just kind of piddle with it and see. But actually what we're doing is just looking at the different colors that we have here. And then it looks like my doors were this pretty little ochre, my favorite color, which is this yellow. So let's take some of that I have mixed here. See what we can get. Pretty bright. Pretty bright so far. We won't know till we dry, but... And then, let's see, I had a little bit on here. And it looks like we had a little bit going down here. Let's put a little bit of gray in the windows. Actually, a lot of times there's a little bit of blue or green. We'll put that in the windows. Sometimes the windows are even tinted that color. We just don't want them to look like they were forgotten. And we need a little bit of shadow. Sometimes, so that I just don't have gray, add a little brown to the gray. It's kind of pretty. And then I think also sometimes, you know, there's a lot of different colors of white. White can have, it can be a blue white, it can be a warm white. And I like to distribute my colors, and since I have some blue in the windows, I'm going to put a little blue on the white. It's going to be kind of a cool, it's very light, but the eye will see it. So I'm doing just a tiny little bit of blue here and there. The eye does see this. It's very faint. Get a little bit of color here. Now I'm going to get my little brush that looks like it's got little teeth. And I use that for trees. And let's see, we'll do, there's a nice green here. little church is going to look a little bit different. Ooh, that's pretty. I like the way that's bleeding. So far, you know, I'm not using the same colors because I can't. With this Winsor Cotton, I have to create my own colors. And with this one, I just use the colors that I had in my other kit, my little Amazon watercolors. So I don't know if the comparison is exactly fair and that they just are their own thing. I didn't have to mix my colors as much in the other one. Winsor Cotton, I do. So let's see. I want just a little bit of color in the sky. I don't want a ton. I'm using the color I use down here, just because I think it'd be nice to kind of add that to the top. And I think what I need to do is have a little bit more of a roof, but I'm going to use the black marker. That looks good. I just need more definition here with the roofs. Kind of inclined to kind of leave this alone at this point. I'm going to add a little stoop. A few of those little, you know, and I could add, I don't know if I'll necessarily like it, add a little bit of a bush here. And, you know, it's kind of, it's not bad, simple, nice little church. I think it's cute. The sky could probably have a little bit more. It's very subtle. I kind of like that. So this is the Winsor Newton. This is the watercolors I got off Amazon. And, you know, I kind of need to dot a little bit more this tree here because you just kind of got to keep adding because it's watercolor. But it's not bad. I like them both. I think the door's a little brighter. But like I said, all the colors are going to be different because the watercolor set is different. And this just a quick sample, a quick run, but I like them both. I like them both really well. I think I could use them both and be happy. So if you want to give these a try, give the Winsor Newton a try. That'd be great. You can buy the ones, you don't have to buy the 48. You can buy a little travel set and give it a try. But I do like them. I like them just fine. So hope you enjoyed this. Have a good one. Bye-bye.